Good morning to each and everyone. It is a privilege for us to present our research, career preparedness of the students of the Bachelor of Science in Entrepreneurship. The author, Dr. Eileen Paculan, is an assistant professor of the College of Business Administration and Accountancy of the University of Northern Philippines. Dr. Paculan published different researches such as automation of patient information based on the RAD model, teleconsultation system for the rural health units, the RHUs for the Metro Bigan, Philippines. And also, Dr. Paculan utilizes researches such as the design and development of ledger diary, an automatic ledger and records operation system, development of mHealth app for the rural health units for the RHUs. Dr. Paculan also involved in different researches activity, wherein Dr. Paculan is served as a reviewer for the International Journal of Modern Development in Engineering and Science, International Research Journal of Innovations in Engineering and Technology, also as a reviewer in International Scholar Society of Research and Activities, International Scientific Committee of Computer Information Engineering. Dr. Paculan is also a member of International Association of Engineers and the Society of Digital Information and Wireless Communications, also a member of Asia Society for Researches and the Institute for Engineering Research and Publication. Also, the co-author is Mr. Aristotle Tipon Piamonte. Mr. Aristotle Tipon Piamonte is also a college instructor of the University of Northern Philippines of the College of Business Administration and Accountancy. He is currently teaching business planning and entrepreneurial subjects at the College of Business Administration and Accountancy. Mr. Piamonte also conducted different researches, such as the tracer study of the Bachelor of Science in Entrepreneurship graduates for the school year 2014-2015 to 2016-2017 of the CBAA-UNP. Also, a tracer study on the graduates of the College of Business Administration and Accountancy of the University of Northern Philippines. And the other one is the Art as a Way of Life, the Lived Experiences of the Ilocano Art Base. Mr. Piamonte is also a member of Enactus Nacional. On the background of this study, in a particular, personal attributes that can be summed up as a positive attitude are critical to being employable. In brief, employability is best understood as a set of attributes, skills, and knowledge that all labor market participants should possess to ensure they can be effective in the workplace, to benefit themselves, their employer, and the broader economy. The unemployment in the Philippines has remained exceedingly high by the global standards, contributing to the daily social tension and anguish experienced, especially among the youth. The university qualification is of such value. Some employers tend to be dissatisfied with the level of graduate preparedness for the work environment due to a lack of skills, specifically generic skills that cut across disciplines and are deemed necessary for success in the workplace. Furthermore, employers faced with a shrinking labor pool encounter many applicants with minimum job competencies. So from these applicants, they must select those who have the most significant potential for the meeting job demands. Hence, the students are more engaged in education and highly motivated about their future when they clearly understand themselves and how they might live and work when they graduate. Thus, high-quality career education and guidance is an essential part of schooling and preparing the UNPians for their future. So, this study aims to investigate the career preparedness among the Bachelor of Science and Entrepreneurship students in the College of Business Administration and Accountancy at the University of Northern Philippines. Moreover, through this, it can determine and identify the extent of effectiveness of learning employability skills in the college. So this will intend to study the impact of the syllabus in developing fourth-year students' knowledge and skills required for self-marketing determine their level of career preparedness. Furthermore, through this study, the Bachelor of Science and Entrepreneurship Program faculty will be able to facilitate the students to continue providing a richer experience, getting ready for the challenges of the job market. So here is the objectives of the study. The study determined the career preparedness of the Bachelor of Science and Entrepreneurship students in the College of Business Administration and Accountancy at the University of Northern Philippines. The conceptual framework. The researchers used this study's paradigm consisting of independent and dependent variables, the profile of the students in terms of gender, age, and area of concentration, and the extent of generic and curriculum skills preparedness serves as the independent variables. On the other hand, the level of students' career preparedness serves as the dependent variable. So the study also assumed that the profile of the students and the extent of generic and curriculum skills preparedness were related to the level of competence in career preparedness along with career management, communication, critical thinking, digital technology, leadership, professionalism or the work ethics, and teamwork or the collaboration. The methodology of the study. The research design. So the research design is a descriptive correlation survey is used in the study. This research method was used to determine whether and to what extent a relationship exists between two or more quantifiable variables. So the respondents of the study, only 28 student respondents are distributed in the 2-year level because of the transition period of the K-12 curriculum. The results and discussion. It is reflected in Table 1 that the majority of the third-year respondents belong to females, and the majority of the fourth-year respondents belong to males. So overall, most of the respondents belong to females, and that is a fourth-year respondents. To answer the second objectives of the study, the generic and curriculum skills preparedness of the student was constructed from the CMO number 18 series of 2017, as it was reflected on these results and discussions. So the item teamwork or the collaboration obtained the highest mean rating as assessed by the BS Entrepreneurship respondents, traced from the high assessment ratings of the BS Entrepreneurship students gave, where the mean rating is 3.90 for the third year and 3.87 means rating for the fourth year. The most useful subjects are significantly related to their level of generic and curriculum skills preparedness. So this implies that the most useful subjects indicate the students' level skill of preparedness as this adequately observe and reinforce their learnings. The most useful subjects are significantly related to the student's level of competence and competence on digital technology with the value 0.399 and global and intercultural fluency with the value of 4.12 as it was reflected on the results and discussion presented here. So on the transition preparedness is one of the aspects that contribute to BS entrepreneurship students when it comes to career preparedness. Thus, it consists, number one, exposing the students to various career options, and number two, emphasizing the importance of the soft skills. So, may we go with these conclusions? The majority of the third-year respondents belong to females, and the majority of the fourth-year respondents belong to males. It is reflected that the majority of the age of third-year student respondents belong to the 21 to 25 age bracket, and the majority of the fourth-year respondents belong to the 21 to 25 age bracket. So the most useful significant subject in the entrepreneurship program, the business plan implementation, the product development and market analysis, taken as 68.42 for the third-year respondents. And for the fourth-year respondents, the business plan implementation, the product development and market analysis, taken as 55.56, is at a very high level. And the generic and curriculum constructed from the CMO number 18, series of 2017, the specific skills that can be used for curriculum evaluation of the BS Entrepreneurship students, assessed by the third-year Entrep students, were taken as excellent level. The extent of preparedness in listening skills and preparedness in providing feedback and motivating others was assessed by the Entrep students at a very high level. However, the students' preparedness for business law and taxation with the focus on laws affecting the MSMEs obtained the lowest in the assessment. The study has determined the career preparedness of the Bachelor of Science and Entrepreneurship students in the College of Business Administration and Accountancy at the University of Northern Philippines based on the following conclusion. The students' level of competence in career readiness is at high, so this could be traced from the high assessment ratings of the BS Entrepreneurship students gave, where the descriptive evaluation is high for the third year and high descriptive evaluation for the fourth year. And the recommendations. Because of the preceding conclusions, the research recommended the following. Educators, school administrators, and community career awareness programs are to be implemented to connect all the stakeholders to changes in economic and workforce demands and options for postgraduate studies pathways that would lead to the realistic opportunities based on the workforce needs. Build workforce connections into the general education curriculum so the students can reflect on individual interests and abilities related to content materials and their connection to workforce needs. The student learning experience should not solely be focused on academic content. The other one is to provide career exploration opportunities for all the students so that every student can build a better understanding of the postgraduate pathways and transitional knowledge. The cognitive strategies, the content knowledge, learning skills, and transitional knowledge associated with workforce and career preparedness should not be limited to those with financial and social support. A replication of this study should be conducted and include data obtained from career academy community partners to understand better understanding of engagement and involvement impacting president's career preparedness. Thank you. So that ends our presentation for today. May we acknowledge our dear President of the University of Northern Philippines, Dr. Erwin Cadorna, to our Vice President of the University Research and Extension, Dr. Fatima F. Racamora, our Director of the University Research and Development Office, Dr. Ederlyn Cadorna, our Coordinator Education Researchers, University Research and Development Office, Professor Joseph G. Taban, our OIC Dean of the College of Business Administration and Accountancy, Dr. Gilbert P. Valdez, and the organizing committee of the 8th International Multidisciplinary Conference. Thank you to all.